Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to wing it because I have zero plan for tonight. Welcome back to Dial R's Twi'lek Tactics. It is a Tuesday, meaning that I'm going to do my This Week in Eternal Evolution segment, where basically I go over the week that was in Eternal Evolution, and boy, do we have a lot of things wrapping up. Like, we got a ton of content wrapping up. You know how we've all been like, oh, wrong window. I don't know why I got that window open. We're going to get to that later. There we go. That's why. You know how we kind of all say that we want more content and the game doesn't have enough content? Well, I don't know about you, but this last 2 weeks with the Evangelion server boss going, with the endless battle going, it just seems like there's been a lot to do. It feels like there's been a ton of stuff to do. I'd say about at least a half an hour to like 45 minutes of content to do if you're not doing, trying to min-max like guild hunt and stuff like that. So there's actually been a lot to do, and I like it. Like, I've been fully engrossed this last 2 weeks, specifically this last week, with all of the, well, we'll get to the endless battles and stuff, but there's been a lot to do. And I just wanted to point out that it's often a criticism of this game that there's not enough content, but I feel like that there definitely was these last 2 weeks. Now, first thing, you saw it when we logged in here because I had a window open, but we're going to go there right now, is that it has been acknowledged on the official Eternal Evolution Facebook page that this is the hero coming on Thursday. Now, I've been saying that in my Discord, the mods that have inside information. There are some official EE mods in my Discord as well. They were also saying this guy's coming, kind of offhandedly, you know, cheeky, but it was, they did the same thing with Samael. Samael was one of the endless bosses during, I do believe it would have been during the first Collab event, because he came out in between. He came out during the 1 year anniversary event. And this guy is the current boss in the endless battle that we have in game right now. And he is who we're getting. So he is, I'm going to briefly go over this. This is the sneak peek. Often I would do a sneak peek in a separate video, but I figure I want to do one. Tomorrow's going to be the patch notes, and we're going to discuss this guy a little bit more in depth. So we'll do the sneak peek now. So this is Carabin. If you never see him before, he has a awesome game model. I think this model is fantastic. It's just right up my alley. He is an Atlas tank SSS hero, Dark Rebel. Like, it's like, it gives me like like Star Wars Sith vibes. But like with this like flowing like tentacle stuff. I don't know. This little arm piece, this is very Atlas specific, but the Atlas are usually like this light blue, gold, like bright white, off-white, like angelic type, like Protoss type models, whereas this guy, he's like a Dark Templar is what he is. If maybe that's why I like him so much. He gives me like Zeratul vibes. If you ever played StarCraft 2 and 3. He looks like that. Even the arms, kinda, because it kind of looks like his little side blade, right? Anyway, so this guy's coming on Thursday. Let's read what it says here. He can cast the shadow of the deep sea into reality. Now, this was that like rectangular box attack he did if you fight him in the endless battles. Dealing damage in a rectangular area multiple times and having a chance, depending on his accuracy, to knock down targets. So tanks revolve around this knockdown ability. It's what synergizes with Aubec, with Titan's Hammer to actually give them their attack values, to give them their higher damage values. Guess what else skills? I can't believe they still have that. Guess what other skills? Like, this translation kills me every time. Guess what else skills? Crit reduction. So he's going to have some kind of crit reduction in his kit. Normally tanks have the Guardian State, which is just a damage reduction. But if he has like specifically crit reduction, that might be better to go after tanks. Now, what are tanks usually the hard counter for? Well, they've been Vanguards. Vanguards are specifically what you've used to, or what you've used tanks to counter. But Vanguards don't usually crit that much. So, critting teams are like Assassins, Hunters, Energy. Those are the critting teams. And back row attack. We know that in his kit he has an ability where he will like teleport. Although I wonder if it's going to be displacement. I wonder if it's, because tanks don't have displacements. He's going to go to the back row. So, Teresh is going to be chucking a hero to the back row, and then he's going to port to the back row. And that's going to be a dangerous combination, because you see right here, back row attack. Hero overview, assassin-like tank. Yes, he's like an assassin/tank hybrid, but given that he wants knockdown, you're probably going to want to build him for HP. You're going to want a certain amount of accuracy in order to get a 100% chance of knocking down, right? Because knockdowns are how they're going to do damage. You will be able to recruit him at the new limited recruitment event after the next update. That is this update. During the next update is how this should read. And we kind of did forecast the fact that, yes, a tank was going to be coming in-game. I have mapped out on my banner prediction schedule all of the possible or most likely upcoming banners that are coming to Eternal Evolution with new heroes up until around March. Now, that my banner prediction schedule can be thrown off if they throw another collab event in there in another month. I really hope they don't. I hope we just have a good 3-4 months of just strict EE content, our typical cadence. Because they did say also, I have heard through the grapevine from people in the know that the priorities for development upcoming are the server merges and guild versus guild. So I don't want a collab event to drain resources. I want a good 3 months to fine-tune all my teams, give me the regular released hero cadences so I can slot them in. I want to bank up my gene hybrids again in order to further evolve heroes up to higher evolutions. Just no more collabs, please. It was too much. Back-to-back collabs was way too much. I don't want it. And I don't know. I guess some people liked them. We did get good rewards. But, you know, are we actually going to use the collab heroes? Because right with this guy, this new guy, Carabin, coming into the game, Ray is already kind of pushing out Tachi, and Tachi was the previous collab hero. Now, which tank is this guy going to push out? Because I think Ray is still going to have a place on that team, being the healer. He might push out Wamagon. He might push Wami out of the tank team, which is a sad, sad day. But Wami's been around. He's been a mainstay of the tank team for a long, long time. Anywho, this week, Internal Evolution. So we are saying goodbye to the collab event. Thank God. I enjoyed this collab event more so than the other ones. There are some things that are very, very sad. Now, this is my casual account we're looking at right here. And my casual account, who did not log in every day, who did not do all the content every day, did still manage to get this copy of Asuka, the EVA 2. If we look at the collab pass, you can see this was slimy, having not one, not two, not three, but 4 collab passes. That was slimy. I'm not going to give them a pass on that. That was a blatant money grab. But you know, I'm okay with them making money. I'm okay with them putting packs in the store. I'm okay with them incentivizing stuff. But what I'm not okay with is them like putting, you can't see it because it's underneath my head, and I think I gotta turn this off. There we go. I don't like them putting the heroes in here. Like, I don't like them putting Kaoru in this one, and I don't like them putting Mari in this one. And I don't like the changes they made to the recruitment system, which made it a lot harder to get all the heroes. And we needed all the heroes in order to get all the bonus points to score higher in the events to get more rewards. Even though, if you did buy these, I think it was like about what was it, $30? Let's see. What does it say for me to unlock them both? So this is in US pricing. So this is $30, $45. So it was $90 for all 4 passes if you bought them. Are the rewards you get worth it for $90? No, not really. Like, 2 copies of Mari, she's horrible. 30 tickets. Like, I guess if you were pricing each of these tickets as like $1, and these are worth a little bit, these Rubelites. So I suppose I think that this should have been half price and this should have been $9. I think this should have been 15 and then $9. That would have made it a 24, so $50 total. I think that would have been a much better price point. And I think that you would have garnered more people that were willing to buy some of them than forego all of them. But, you know, that's their lesson to learn. That's just my recommendation. So, this is ending. I did buy all of these on my main account, by the way, but I do generate income from covering this game. So, and I did make enough in December to cover all my purchases in the game last month. So it is what it is. You know, some people did not get all the heroes. Collab recruitment, you know, I can't really endorse these 2 systems. You know, it was a 50-50 banner. And not only that, not only the 50-50 banner, but at the 180 point right here, in the first collab event, this is where we got our selector. I do believe, yes, it was at the 180. And now, you got to go all the way to 300. Free-to-play did not have 300 tickets to ensure they got this selector. So this was just bad. But I'm not going to go into it too much more because I've already rehashed that on other things. But I hope that all of you that played this collab event, I do hope that you managed to get all the heroes, especially if you're an early game account or a brand new player, because Shinji is really, really good. A good energy replacement for the team. Kaoru can put out a ton of damage. My initial testing said that he was not good in PvP. Some people have said otherwise. I did not have him perfectly geared properly, but I don't know. I think I've heard from other people that are really, really big Vanguard testers that he is also squishy on their accounts as well. But in PvE, Kaoru is really good, and Rei, I think, is, other than Asuka, which you kind of had to get for free if you played every day, Asuka's probably the best hero out of these units that you could probably use elsewhere and after the collab event ends. And after Asuka is Rei, the tank. I really like Rei. Is my favorite unit out of all of these because Asuka marginally makes my assassin team better. I feel Rei significantly makes my tank team better. I really, really do enjoy Rei on the team. She's got a lot of healing. And then Divine Blessing. This came with the Leo Awakening. Yes, Leo's awakened. He is broken for now. They have said they're going to fix him. It is coming. Be patient, but it's not on the docket now. They have a developmental schedule, and they kind of have to pivot. They are coming back from vacation now. They're probably coming into the office like right now. It's probably open Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning. Actually, no, they were at the office today, but they're behind. They are behind. They've said in the content creator Discord that they need another day to catch up, and they need a day at least to review the feedback and test Leo, and then they have to decide what they need to fix, and then they need to fix him. So he's probably not going to be fixed this patch. It's probably going to be the next patch. So a week and a bit to fix Leo. So I really hope they do make him good. Everyone and their dog wanted Leo to be awesome awakened, and I think he should be awesome awakened because Dan is awesome awakened. Divine Blessing. So, there we go. This was a really good banner. I really enjoyed this banner. I don't know why I was going for... Actually, no, I was not going for Leo. No, I obviously was not going for Leo because I had him immortal. I didn't really pull on anything on this account because I don't have enough tickets, so I'm saving them for next week. But Dominic and Rebecca, I got a ton of Rebecca copies on my main account. I already had Leo maxed. I already had Dom maxed. And I got Rebecca up to Immortal 4. The drop rates were really good this wish list. And then this was tied also with the Giant Tower. So we have the collab banners ending. May they rest in peace. Divine Blessing is every 2 weeks now. That is awesome. They have to do that in order to keep up with hero release cadences now that we have so many heroes in game. And then this should be back to the collab. The collab boss, where is it? The story challenge was better. I actually went through the story challenge twice, and it was better. And it did give decent rewards. So they did improve this. I really liked the map layouts. So I think I can... Oh, I can't even redo these. Well, that's bad. I guess I can watch this, but I don't want to watch this. Yeah, no. The fight maps, they actually did some really... I liked the settings or the context of the map that we fought in, and I really hope that they bring those maps into our everyday battles. So this was better. Story was better. But then we got this boss, which was just a 3-phase boss fight on rails. Your progression, your damage that you actually did to the boss had no reference to when it completed. It was timed, just like the Christmas event. And you see, I didn't even play the last couple days because I was unranked. If I go into leaderboard, what did I do? I got 226th on the first phase, 195 on the last phase, and 239th on. So like all I was doing was I was just, when I did play it, when I did make a video, then I wanted to play. I would just hit the button, hit the battle 3 times, and then collect my stuff and move on. You see, though, I did get first overall on this phase on my my main account. My main account's right up there. And I do believe I did beat every phase. Yes, so Rev Aaron definitely gave me a run for my money on some of these fights. You see I had a 4 million buffer there. Look at this one. This is in phase 2. I beat him by 200,000. Is that 200,000? Yeah, 200,000. That's it. This one was really, really tight. And, you know, the main... Did something just fly out of my teeth? I didn't think something did. The main reward difference was basically these red tickets they used in the shop. And then I blew everybody. 2 million. You know, it was still close here. You know, Aaron was in third. And then Mad T Frenzy. I was barely above him. So I actually enjoyed this one more than the last one because it did switch up. And like the first fight was... What was it? Assassins? I can't remember. Basically, we used Shinji, Asuka, and Mari, and then Dom and Purin, I do believe. And then the second fight was Summoners at first, and then that got replaced by, I think, Dom and Purin again. And then this last one was the 4 good collab units and then Purin. So I did enjoy this. This was okay. I will give this a pass now that it's done and I can look back on it. Collab check-in, this stuff marginal. You know, you did get some rewards, but remember this is all free stuff, so I'll take free stuff. So that was pretty much the collab event. And if we look at this account again, this is my casual account, and you can see that I'm going this way. You can see I did get, even on this casual account, I did get all of the Evangelion heroes on this account. Maybe I'm just lucky. I didn't pull a whole lot of tickets, but I did manage to get all of them, which, good. I'll maybe slowly build Rei on this account, slowly build Asuka, slowly build Shinji. I probably won't build these 2, but, you know, this account, like I said, this account's casual, and I don't really put a whole lot into it. It's just for streaming. So the collab event was better. This was also kind of slimy. Putting her for money, even though she was relatively easy to get free to play. You just had to wait. But waiting would forego scoring better points in the server boss, which gave you better rewards. So you could totally get her free to play. I'm hoping you all got her free to play. She is, like I said, she is a marginal upgrade to units we use on the assassin team right now. So you can improve your roster by developing her and Shinji to a lesser degree, and definitely Rei. You know, those 3 can definitely help your account. And then Kaoru too, if you need help beating the Thunder Cliffs boss or the Endless Battle bosses with Vanguards. So that pretty much wraps up the Evangelion, the collab event that's going to be done here in 31 hours at the time of this recording. But it didn't end there. We got so much stuff this last 2 weeks, especially this last week. Let's see, did I even play this one? Oh, look, I got 26. Okay, cool. This Endless Battle, I am going to give you a golf clap again because the bosses did change. We did get to use all of the teams, Hunters, Summoner, everything, right? This was Summoner, Vanguards, and then this was Hunters. There was 2 Hunter bosses, strangely enough. But this is also what gave us the preview of Carabin. So if you want to know what his skills do, you can go look at it in-game right now. They're right there. Although they will be tweaked, they will be better. You know, remember when Samael was in the game, we kind of just beat on him. And then when he came to the game is when we really dived into his kit. So, Endless Battles was nice. It was a lot, though, because there was so many, like, Vanguard fight required us to use Bugmaster gear. The Hunter fight required us to make Bugmaster gear. And then since the collab event was ongoing at the same time, we were constantly switching to put all of our best gear sets on the EVA units in order to score better there. So there was a lot of gear moving and shuffling this last 2 weeks, which is fine. Like I said, it just made it feel like there was a lot to do in game. And I hopefully people didn't get a little bit overwhelmed because, you know, it's a fine tightrope act that these games have to walk, whereas they want you to have enough stuff to keep you entertained and engaged for a little bit, but they don't want to burn you out. I have been burnt out by mobile games in the past, where it was just like, it was a job. Anybody that's played Marvel Strike Force, anybody that's played Raid, anybody that's played Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, those games will burn you out because they almost become a second job. That is one of the defining characteristics and one of the saving graces of Eternal Evolution, is that they do respect your time while being cool at the same time. So, Endless Battles, the Christmas Anniversary Edition. I am glad to see you go, but I had fun along the way. So, keep these up. I know we said that last collab, or during the, not the collab, during the 1 year anniversary, where they did the 6 bosses. We said, please do this every time. Please do this every time. But then they didn't, so I don't expect them to. But even if this is just something that comes around during special occasions, like maybe at Valentine's Day, we'll see. I did enjoy this, and please bring it back. I do like that setup. And then we have the Christmas event, which is ongoing. Christmas event was free-to-play friendly, so there was a whole bunch to do here. So you had to collect stockings. You had to do the Snowman's Market, which basically, if you didn't know, you can buy snowflakes every day. You can buy 10 of them. And then you get some from doing the daily tasks. And then you just trade crystals and you get a present, right? And then you take the present, you open them to get these materials to repair the sleigh. And there was a lot of good stuff in here. And it gave you, just for playing the game, just for logging in and being active, this was also time gated, these rewards over here. So you did get 10 limited tickets and a triple S Hyper Evolution crystal. And you were very easily able to, if you played every day. Of course, I didn't. But I can probably still get this if I log in today and tomorrow. You can get this trophy very easily. This is big. In PvE, all allied heroes gain 20% HP. Remember that Vanguard specifically, this all gets converted into attack. So this is a good trophy. You can get this very easily, free to play. You can get all the rewards that are on this board very easily, free to play. And then with this mysterious gift, just by doing tasks, as you see, I can go collect one right there. Spending money, recruiting heroes, using red runes, playing Digital War. You can get all these tokens. And then you can use them on here to get all this good stuff. Now, the highest I was able to get to was I got this one on my main account, and that's without purchasing anything. If you do all of these, and get all this currency, all this possible currency, and then you do the daily tasks every day, you get 2 every day, and then you can get more from doing the missions. I was able to get all the way to, and including this, I got all of this and all these soul crystal nucleuses, basically a gene hybrid for free, right? 10 astrals, and then there's more triple S shards, Hyper Evolution collection shards. So there was there's collab tickets, Hyper Evolution crystal shards, astral tickets, a whole gene hybrid if you finish 4 and 5, right? And 2 more. You get more of these. There's a lot. This was all free stuff. This was all really, really good stuff. And it was free to play friendly. If you wanted to purchase, you could purchase these packs. I don't recommend doing any of this. None of this. You don't need it. You don't need it. That's just if you want to get more. But at least that gave the spenders an avenue to get more exclusive stuff. So if I made it to 6, they could have got a full gene hybrid there. Another 3/4 of a crystal there, and then a full crystal on round 9. So the spenders definitely could get a lot of good stuff out of this. A lot of good stuff. And this was good. Free to play friendly, but gave the spenders a chance to get more, which they should be able to get more by buying packs to support the game. And the search for Christmas stocking was kind of annoying. But once you kind of settled into where all the stockings were, there was a very select amount of places where they put them in for you to find them. Like, let's just go see. So I don't think they're in any here. I think Endless Battles, I grabbed the one from there. Let's just quick look. There was one there. It's right under my head. It was right under my head. And then there was even sometimes one in the shop, but there's not one there. Sometimes there was one in daily tasks. Or sometimes there was one in the hero screen. If you actually went into a hero screen, not there. And then there was, I think it was in Guild Battles. Let's see. Drag this over. No, it's not in here. But sometimes they're very easily accessible. You can find them quite easily. So yeah, I liked the Christmas event. I thought the Christmas event was good. It had a lot of good stuff. Over the last month in general, you got a lot of good rewards. You know, if you saved up your limited tickets and stuff and didn't just kind of forego, if you foregoed, I don't think that's a word, but if you skipped the collab heroes, you could come out of this with a lot of free rewards over the course of the month. So I think that's it. I don't think it was in story. No. Now I'm just like, where's that last one? I want it. I don't know where. It was never. Ooh, balloons. Yeah, this is kind of dumb, but whatever. At least they're giving us more free goodies. All right, so that was the week this week in Eternal Evolution. I don't know what I'm gonna call this. The thumbnail. This is like the end of. It's probably gonna be like the end of 2023, something like that. End of the collab event, something like that. I don't know, something like that. But, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you thought of Eternal Evolution this week. The collab event wrapping up, the Christmas event wrapping up, and then moving back into normal Eternal Evolution type content. I will catch you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good and happy 2024, and cheers, peace, and bye-bye. Later. Bye-bye.